All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see who joins, who jumps in. Gonna wait a little bit on this beautiful, beautiful Saturday, of course. Tommy, thank you for joining. Let's see who else joins. Pretty cool. Wherever you are joining from, if you don't mind, you can just name me the area you are connecting from. I always like to know where everybody is connecting. Romania, thank you very, very much for connecting. Hey, how are you today? I'm doing very, very well. Thank you for connecting, my friend. Okay, awesome, awesome. Let's see who else is joining from where. Okay. I'm still waiting for whoever else is joining. Awesome, Peterborough, Ontario. Awesome, Newfoundland. Okay, Port au Port. Okay, awesome. Hello from Romania, of course. Okay, Crystal River. That's awesome, awesome. All right, so what are we going to talk about today? I see quite a few people jumping on board. This is very, very good. Let's get some likes out here. The more likes, of course, we get, the more of a feeding frenzy we are going to create here on TikTok. Okay, thank you, Brandon. So yes, if you guys want to push some likes, by all means. For those of you that are it's your first time here, you can check out my TikTok page. If you like what you see, of course, you can always hit a follow, and at the same time, you can hit the notifications icon. That way, every time I upload a video, you will be the first to get notified. And for those of you that were asking actually about my other social media platforms, you can hit my link tree right at the bottom of the page. The minute you touch that, it's going to direct you to my YouTube and Instagram as well. And for those of you that want to subscribe, this is your opportunity. Anybody that wishes to subscribe and wants to, you can have a quick Zoom meeting with me as well, and that way we can touch base. Okay, so today what that I want to talk about was briefly about, I had a few requests about meditation, of course, and a lot of you want to know more about meditation, and that's cool and that's fine. And there's so many different ways of meditating, of course, but the quickest way, believe it or not, for you to meditate without even closing your eyes, okay, is by simply listening to the natural sounds of nature, okay, or listen to the natural sounds that are surrounding you wherever you are, okay. Whether you are outside, whether you are at home, whether you are, just listen to the natural sounds, the hum, if you want to call it, of the noise, whatever's happening in the background. By you just listening and not interfering with it, of course, and not engaging with it, because this is key, you do not want to engage with it. You just sit back, you observe, you listen. You are actually putting yourself in the ultimate meditative state, believe it or not, okay? Because from there, when you don't interfere and you just listen to the natural sounds of your surroundings, what's going to happen is you are naturally going to raise your vibration. You are naturally going to become one and connected with everything around you, of course. And this is going to be actually mind-blowing for you. And again, so anybody that wants to have some comments here, by all means, you're more than welcome to ask some questions or some comments. It doesn't necessarily have to be regarding this topic. It can be regarding anything you want, okay? But again, like I said, the quickest and easiest way for you to go into a meditative state is by just listening to the natural sounds of nature or the natural sounds that are around you. You could be, for example, in your room and just listening to the hum. If you're in a hot country, you can hear the hum of the AC, for example. Or you can hear the sound of your heater, right? If you are in a colder country right now. So whatever the case might be, just listen to it, whether it's an AC, whether it's a heater. Maybe you're in the kitchen somewhere and your fridge is going on and off. Listen to that sound and just get carried away with it. Okay, this is meditation. Another way, actually, that I really, really love, for those of you that have those singing bowls, You know, you can also play around with them, and you can kind of get carried away with the sound. It's a very, very meditative sound. Music, of course, just like you, my friend, said here, is also very, very meditative if it is, of course, in a frequency with you, meaning that if it's got to be a certain type of frequency to be in a meditative state, but as long as it's not, how should I say, as long as it's not too uplifting, okay, then, you know, you're all cool. All right, so let's see some of your comments here. Anything going on? Okay, hey, thank you, okay. Again, anybody that wants to share this live, go right ahead and share it, of course, because the more people we share it with, the more people we get on board. Thank you, Brandon. And of course, again, like I said, the more likes we get, the more people jump on board. It's just one of those things. And any other questions? Let's see what we have here. Okay. Hey, how are you? Okay. And Baby Blue Eyes, hello, my friend. Where's everyone from? Vancouver here. Awesome. So, thank you for connecting from Vancouver. We have different people from different areas. I saw Romania earlier and a bunch of other areas that have already joined. I myself am from Ontario, Southern Ontario, so nice connecting with everybody. Awesome. Okay, you said true. Yes. Light. Okay, meditation with music. What is the role of music in our life? That is actually a very good question. So the role of music, believe it or not, is to shift your vibration. It is to shift your frequency. And music is actually very, very key here, because what happens is the type of music you listen to, believe it or not, is also going to put you in that vibration and frequency. So if you've noticed, you're going to notice even in more everyday lives, people that, and I'm not criticizing anything here, I'm just making a point, right? People, for example, that like to listen to heavy metal or rock and roll. Thank you for that, my friend. User John. Thanks, John. You're going to notice that they have a certain demeanor about them, okay? People that listen to classical music have a certain demeanor about them. People that listen to different types of music, doesn't matter what, they have a certain demeanor about them. Why is this? Because they are in tune and they are in alignment with that kind of frequency, and therefore it shows even in their everyday life, okay? So that's the role of music, my friends. Well, very well said. Okay, let's see. John, thank you for connecting, my friend. As usual, always a pleasure to have you here. How's your weather out there these days, my wonderful friend? Okay, I bought an ocarina, very nice frequency. That's awesome. Yes, whatever you buy and actually listen to, and you see that the frequency, it creates some kind of an increased emotion of well-being, let's say, for you, right? Then it is definitely the right one for you, okay? That is awesome. I love that. Hello. Okay. Oh, went too far down. Where am I? Okay, here I am. Okay. Now it says, I remember once you were talking about 31 breaths, then a deep breath. Can you explain more? Okay, so you're asking about the Wim Hof method. Okay, I did a video on that actually, but the quickest and easiest way for you to do this, and I recommend this breathing actually, okay, is first of all, you sit in a nice comfortable spot. Mind you, you can do this even if you're standing, or you can do this if you're laying down as well. But either way, I prefer, seated in a comfortable spot. And from here, what you want to do is you can actually time it. So what you want to do is you want to take maybe a timer or, your phone, for example. And what you want to do is you want to put it on where you can clock yourself, right? Because then you can see your actual results. That's what I'm saying. So what you do is you take deep breaths. I prefer 33, just because I like the number 33. But anything from 30 and up is sufficient enough, okay? But I prefer around 33. 31 works as well. So you breathe deeply. So you go, I prefer to inhale from my nose and exhale from my mouth. But whatever is comfortable for you works, okay? So you go out, okay? In and out. So every time you go in, that's out, that's 1. In, out, that's 2, right? So when you reach number 33, what you want to do is, so you're inhaling this number 33, then you exhale totally, and you hold. When you exhale on 33, you hold, okay? This is where the timer comes in. So you hold and you clock yourself. Let it just run, okay? As you are holding, you hold it to the point where you can't hold it anymore, okay? So when you can't hold it anymore, what you do is you take one breath in, just, and you hold again for 20 seconds, okay? And then from there, after the 20 seconds have passed, you just release it, you breathe normally for a little bit, and then that's round 1. If you want, you can do it multiple times. I do this 4 times just because I like doing it 4 times, but you can choose whatever times you want, right? So that's round 1. You can do round 2, round 3, round 4, okay? And you're going to notice the first round, you're not going to be able to hold your breath that much. The second round, that's going to get better. The third round, better. And the fourth round, even better. Why? Because on those rounds, what has happened is you've already created enough oxygen in your body, in your system, to sustain you for longer levels, okay? So do this. It's a magical, magical exercise. Wim Hof actually created it. There's a lot of breathing exercises, of course. Anybody that doesn't know Wim Hof, he's also called the Iceman, okay? You guys can go check him out. He actually does this method in combination with cold showers or cold, he jumps in the cold lake in cold water, or ice baths, right? I personally don't like the ice baths, but they are, regardless, they are very, very beneficial for you. So that's what it is, my friend. Awesome. North Carolina, awesome. Hello, hello. Greetings from Austria. Okay. Very good. Thank you for joining. All right, let's see who else is here. And Marcia, how many minutes should we try to connect with an object? Let it not become frustrating. Okay, so whatever you feel comfortable for you, this is the time that you connect, okay? For some, it might take them 5 minutes to connect with an object. Some people need 15 minutes. I generally don't do it for more than 7 to 8 minutes, okay, just to give you an example. And that's sufficient enough for me. But others, I've seen others trying to connect with an object for like 30 minutes and on. I find that too long, and I find it tiring as well. So 6 to 7 minutes for me is sufficient, but try it out and play around with it and see what is sufficient for you. Okay, Haiti, when I meditate, sometimes I see visual snow, like a TV with no reception. Can you explain? That is actually amazing, because you just mentioned something, Haiti, here, that I was talking earlier with someone about the black and white TVs and the static, the static energy that we used to see when the TV screen was off air or something like that. And now you're posting the same question. So this shows you clearly that there's no coincidence, okay? We are in alignment here. It's awesome how this just popped up. So yes, when you see visual snow like a TV with no reception, basically you are in a field of energy that is kind of new to you, but at the same time, if you sit there and you observe this, you are going to get some kind of a message in the background, most likely in a form of not so much visual in this case, but it would be mostly like acoustical, like you would hear something, okay? So that's all, this means, really, okay? But it's nothing to be concerned about. But this is amazing. I call it static. You call it visual snow. It's awesome. Doesn't matter what we call it. And John, of course, come on, guys. Please tap your support. I love you, John. Thank you for being here, my friend. All right. Let's see who else joined in. Any of my other subs, any other questions that they might have. I got to jump on board for them first, and then we'll go down and see whatever anybody else has. All right, so let's go back up. Yes, 33 breaths. I saw that. Okay, so we saw John here. That's good. All right, so I'm right here. Okay, so hi, this is Cristiano. Where are you from originally? So again, thank you for asking, my friend. anybody that actually knows or has followed me for a while is going to realize that I connect with everybody. And the reason for this is because we are all one. I really don't like to put labels on nationalities, ethnicities, backgrounds, and all that stuff. But since you asked, I was born in Greece, and now I live in Canada. But thank you for asking, Cristiano. All right, cold. Yes, it is cold, my friend. Ivan. Okay, with meditation, we should try to hypnotize ourselves. Otherwise, meditation does not help. So that's a good point, Ivan. And believe it or not, when you are doing what I was saying earlier about just listening to your surroundings around you, that is a very quick and efficient way of meditating. At the same time, it is hypnotic, believe it or not. And as far as hypnosis works, you hypnotize yourself on a daily basis, believe it or not. I'll give you an example. When you jump in the car and you just automatically drive somewhere and you don't even remember how you got there, that's actually, you did it through hypnosis. You were hypnotized, but at the same time, you were guided to where you needed to go, right? So, good point though. I like it. Okay, I think 440 hertz is not that bad. When someone make this a combination with positive affirmations, yeah. Again, whatever frequency you want, whatever hertz work for you, that is awesome. Okay. Hi from Sofia, Bulgaria. Hello, my friend. Nice to have you here, Maria. I was born not too far from Sofia. Well, Athens, actually, Greece, but that's awesome. All right, let's see. And Serbia. Thank you, my friend Ivan from Serbia. And because the 440 hertz has a connection to the third eye chakra. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing this information, my friend. Hold on to the top or bottom of breath. Okay, so good question. When you hold, okay, on the 33rd breath, for example, you exhale and then you hold, okay? Then after, when you can't hold anymore, you do one quick inhale and you hold again for 20 seconds. That's it. That's all you need to know about that. Hello, my friend. That's awesome. That's very, very good. Thank you. All right. Hello from Jordan. Awesome. That opened up my eye. Thank you. My mind. Thank you, Brandon. Yep. That's awesome. Hello. I love to watch your videos. Thank you. Jesus. Thank you, my friend. So 33 breaths opened up my mind. Yes. 33 breaths is amazing, actually. I do it every day. That's awesome. Hello from Jordan. Awesome. How to activate your third eye. Okay, Jesus, believe it or not, I know we've been told many times that your third eye is crystallized and it's closed and all that stuff. But believe me, your eye is not closed. It is open. All you need to do to really connect with it is just simply put your focus on the area of your third eye. In this case, what you want to do is put your focus, generally speaking, right between your eyebrows, right here. I know some people go a little higher, but it doesn't matter. If you put your attention right between your eyebrows, you're going to feel the vibration being activated, and it will, generally speaking, it will activate this whole area here regardless, okay? So just put your attention on it. That's all you need to do. Sometimes I find it very, very helpful if you tap it gently as well, because believe it or not, when you tap something, first of all, you are creating a vibration in itself, but also by tapping, you are sending your awareness there, because whatever you touch, you become more aware of, right? So in this case, you're touching right between your third eye. You're becoming more aware of it. You're going to feel the tingling even better. Thank you so much. Not a problem, Haiti. Thank you. Brandon, thank you, my friend. What can you say about the number 33? My mala has 33 stones, and my birthday sum is 33. Okay, so again, when it comes down to numbers, you need to know that numbers are very, very unique to the individual. Okay, and I know we have a general idea when it comes down to numbers, but when a particular number keeps showing up for you over and over again, basically what it is it is showing you something that is clearly uh, in alignment with you, I should say. There's a strong message there for you, okay? Now, the message could be coming from your higher self. The message could be coming from what we call guides. Your message could be coming from different other people that have passed. But regardless of where the message is coming, that number is very, very personal to you, okay? So now you got to go back and figure out what the number 33 means to you, and specifically to you, okay? Okay, hi. I have always been a dreamer. People around me notice this in my eyes. Is that meditation? So when you actually dream of something, okay, that's not really meditation. What meditation is you just becoming aware of everything around you and not really interfering with them, okay, and just get carried away with that frequency. That's why if you listen to like the humming noise or a buzzing noise or even your heartbeat or your breath, you are getting carried away by that frequency, and your mind stops. It doesn't think of anything else, and thus you create this what we call meditative state, okay. Beautiful questions around here. I love it. Annie, if a spirit guide tells you of her past life, is it happening at the same time as her being in a guide? So, very good question. Everything happens in the now. Everything happens in the moment. There's no past, there's no future. The only reason why we actually experience this as past, present, and future is because we have come into a so-called physical reality just to perceive time in a linear fashion, okay? But when your spirit guide is discussing this with you, it is all happening in the present moment. You see, when you cross over, you can go back and forth in time because everything happens now, right? So it's like crossing the street, okay? Thank you, Angel. It's like you see your neighbor across the street. You can cross it and then you can come back anytime you want, right? In that sense, like time does not exist, okay? Beautiful question. And hello from Jordan. Awesome, awesome. How to activate your third eye. I mentioned that. Thank you, Jesus. I have a story to tell, and I think you may help. Okay, this comes from Salah, okay? This is many times from, okay, the most common one. Awesome. Hello from Romania. Yesterday, I dreamt a place from Iraq, Abu Bakr, and I go with Google. Wow. So let me guess, whatever you actually dreamt of, right? When you Googled it, it was precisely what you saw in your dream, right? You know why? I'm guessing this is what you're saying here, but if you're wondering why, that's because you were actually at that place. Because when you dream, I've said it many, many times before, a dream state is actually a different reality, or in some cases, it is even this reality. We just have gone to that specific place. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing. That's amazing. Okay, Lise, okay, nice here in Newfoundland. Okay, it is nice in Newfoundland at this time. Yes, it is crazy. I get it. And Rita, hello from Greece. Hello, my friend. Nice to have you on board. I have learned that meditating is similar to praying. Yes, you're 1000% correct. Meditating, actually, prayer is a form of meditation. And while it is not exactly the same, it is very, very similar. And it goes under the same category, actually, as meditation. So thank you for bringing that up. Hello. Okay. Switzerland, awesome. Just trying to see who else is here. Any of my subs said, okay, I have a lot of questions here. A lot of comments. That's good. I'm going up and down. I don't mind them at all. I just got to zoom down and see if any of my subs have said anything here. Oh, where are you here? Okay, of course, John. I love you, John. Thank you. You're such a cheerleader, like usual. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, how are you today? Okay. Okay, it's frustrating to try to connect with an object and not succeed. Any tricks? So the best way to do it is, first of all, not to get frustrated. All right, don't take it personal. I get it. A lot of times it takes a lot of patience and a lot of practice to connect, especially with an object. Okay, so the best way to do it is, again, take a few deep breaths, chillax, like I say, relax, right? Don't be too concerned, and don't focus on it too hard. Just look at the object, but don't be intense on it. Okay, look at it. If it helps, and if the object is around you, of course, touch it, feel it. Like if it's a pen, right? Pick it up, touch it, feel it. Bounce it around a few times, feel its weight, right? Smell it, right? What does it smell like? Just generally, just touch it. Rub it around your hands a little bit. Whatever works for you, okay? But I wouldn't be too overly obsessed with it if I were you, okay? All right. What other questions do we have here? Tap the screen, guys. Okay. In Vegas for the day. Awesome. Any tips to tap into abundant energy? Listen, when you tap into abundant energy, it doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter if you are on Vegas or if you are on the moon. Okay, abundance will find you. But if you're specifically going to Vegas to tap into abundance, you might be disappointed, believe me, because abundance is going to find you if you are in alignment with it, regardless of where you are. Okay, so you don't need to be in Vegas to for abundance to find you. If you tap into that energy, it will find you even if you are in the Sahara, believe it or not. But that's beautiful. So my tip for you is to look around you and connect with abundance. Since you are in Vegas already, maybe you see a whole bunch of slot machines around you. Just saying, right? Look at all the machines and notice that there's a lot of them. Thank you, Camila. Notice that there's a lot of them, okay? And then look at the people around you. Notice that there's a lot of them. Look at whatever it is that you are surrounded with. Just notice it and feel that there's a lot of them around. This is all you need to do to connect with abundance, okay? Because it's the feeling you want to connect with and not necessarily anything else. Tell me how it worked out for you. All right. Maybe you're going to win some winnings in Vegas. That's all good. All right. So, what is the best advice you can give an empath to become stronger? Because I begin to avoid some people. So, empaths, they're wonderful people, but at the same time, what happens is you are picking up information that you mistakenly believe that it is coming from you. So you are walking into a room and you pick up on an energy or an emotion, and you become flooded with it because you just simply realize, that it's just maybe too strong for you, like in this case. So the first thing that you need to do is separate yourself from what you are seeing, okay? You need to realize that the emotion that you are feeling or the energy that you are picking up is not coming from you. So what you need to do is just observe it and let it go. The better you become at this, the more frequent you do this, you're going to realize that you don't need to avoid anybody anymore, because no matter what they do, you are not them. No matter what they do, you are just the observer. No matter what they do, can't cause any emotional state to you, even if you are an empath, okay? The trick is to separate yourself from what is happening around you. It takes some practice, but when you practice to separate your thoughts and yourself, you're going to realize that it's not even your thoughts that you're picking up. Okay, so our intrusive thoughts, okay, what I should be concerned about. So again, thank you, my friend. You shouldn't really be concerned about anything. Okay, and the reason why I'm saying that is because the minute you start being concerned about something, you are building this energy. Everything is energy, keep in mind, right? And when we start worrying about something, or when we start picking up on a certain thought, we're just going to create more and more and more of it, okay? So I would even drop the whole label of concern, period. Okay, don't be concerned. Be aware of it and just let it go. Okay. And John, thank you, my friend, like usual. Okay. Spiritual soul. I'm trying to meet my guides through meditation, but I'm struggling. Any advice? Yes. First of all, be more. Don't try to do that just when you're meditating. Okay. Try to do it even in your everyday practice, in your everyday life. What I would recommend is you simply become aware and more aware of everything. Be present in the present moment. And instead of looking for things, just let things happen to you. Allow things to happen, I should say, right? By doing so, you're going to be getting what I call downloads, images, feelings, visions, emotions. And even when you're awake, believe it or not, just by looking around you, okay? You will get a vision when you put the intention out there that you want to meet with your guides. You will get a vision of something that's going to appear, and trust me, the first vision that comes through is always the best one. Play around with it and follow through with that. Okay. Of course, you can do that while you're meditating as well, but I'm just giving you another step further. Camila, hi, beautiful soul. How are you? Awesomeness today. Thank you for connecting, my friend. How are you? Always nice to have you on board. How's your weather out there? Okay. Camila's always. And Rachel is in the house. That's very good. I love seeing you. I'm going to meditate. Have a beautiful day. Awesome, my friend. You do that, Rachel. I know you're going to do very, very well. All right. Annie. But if Spirit Guides tells you how she died, is she reliving it again and again to stay in the now? Okay, so she's not reliving it over and over and over again. Okay, keep in mind that everything is happening now. Okay, you are just seeing it as being done over and over and over again because you're trying to see it through linear time, right? But no, she's not reliving it. It already happened. You know what I'm saying? But it's happening in the now, and everything unfolds in front of her in the now. So she's not reliving it over and over, no. Or he. Doesn't matter. Actually, there's no he or she. It's just energy. Good evening, my friend. Spiritual Hawk, thank you for being here. Always a pleasure. Okay. And I see Camila with John. Okay, that's very, very good. Always a pleasure to have you both here. Next week, I love you guys. When you guys communicate back and forth, it's awesome here. And Kenna? Okay. What I do when I meditate, I fill up the bathtub with water, then go inside the tub and relax. Again, whatever it is that works for you, by all means do it. This actually is a wonderful, wonderful method. And when I say wonderful is, first of all, our body is compromised 3/4 of it of water itself. So when you enter another body of water, okay, and you give this body of water your intention, for example, even if it's in a bath, okay, now you are connecting with even more water, okay, and believe it or not, water is very, very, what do you call it, very conscious of what is happening around it as well. It has an awareness, okay, so when you go in the water, you are in your natural state, okay? You really are, because you're already three-quarters of water to begin with. And then you just join with another body of water. You're in your natural state. If the water is comfortable for you and not freezing, of course, like some like to do the ice baths, then it is a wonderful way to meditate, for sure. All right. Ritami. Can staring at the photo of a loved one who has died help you connect? 1,000%. Yes, 1,000%. And a lot of people actually prefer this method. Why? Because some people are not very good at visualizing something. Okay? So this is a very good method of actually connecting with somebody. And not only that, but you already have their energy imprinted on a photo, if you know what I mean, right? So that energy that you see imprinted is still a part of the energy that was part of them, right? So it is a very, very good way to connect. Yes, 1000%. I don't know if you've noticed sometimes, even if you go to certain mediums or whatever, they will ask you for a photo. This is the reason why. It helps them connect with that person even better by having a photo in their hand. Beautiful question. Lise, how do you open a friend's eyes to what is being done to her without offending her? All right. Okay, so the best way to do it is, first of all, don't put your opinions on anybody, because you can't really push them to do anything, right? The only thing that you can do as a friend is to create a higher awareness within you of what is happening. There's a key to this now, right? By you doing so and you being around them, you are naturally raising their awareness as well. Okay, but you got to be really aware and focused, and without putting any emotion into this. Okay, so the emotion in this case would be, you're not trying to force the issue. So what you're doing is just, you're creating the awareness, you're surrounding yourself with your friend, and naturally by doing so, your friend's awareness will also rise, and believe it or not, she will open her eyes to the situation, and she won't be offended, because she's going to think that it came from her to begin with. She or he, doesn't matter. Okay, Kina, with my ears inside the water, I hear my heart beating, and I listen in. Yes, and that's a wonderful way of doing it. That's a wonderful way of meditating. That is remarkable. All right, any of my subs here saying anything here again? Camila, okay. I'm worn out by shuffling snow. Wow, but feel awesome. Love and thank you for having time to be here. Thank you, my friend. But you know what? Shoveling snow is also a great exercise. It keeps the energy moving, and you're having fun. I mean, come on. How many times that other year do you have to do that to begin with, right? So enjoy it while you can. That's awesome. Very, very good. And again, for some readers, they say they can't do it without a picture. Yep, that's very, very true. I love the way you're communicating. Say, okay, I'm grateful for the precious time we spent together. Thank you. I'm grateful that you are here as well, my friend. Love and light to you. It's always wonderful. And Shahir is in the house. Good evening, my friend. Always nice to have you on board as well. How are you this beautiful Saturday? Camila. Awesome. And Annie, I missed it when you talked about 33 breaths. Can you explain again? All right, so the 33 breaths is what I was explaining about the Iceman's method, or Wim Hof, okay? Somebody asked me earlier about it. That's why I briefly explained it. So what you want to do is you want to, first of all, find a comfortable position. It doesn't matter if you're laying down or sitting. And what you want to do is you want to take a deep breath. So this is the way it would go. Out. I prefer to inhale from my nose and exhale from my mouth, but whatever works for you. Okay? So when you go in, out, that counts as 1. In, out, that's 2. You want them deep. Deep breaths, and if you can breathe from your belly area, even better. Okay? Instead of your chest, if you can breathe from your belly, that's even better, because you allow more air to come in. So, on your 33rd breath, okay, in, out, that's number 33, you hold. And you hold for as long as you can. It would be helpful if you can time it. If you have some kind of a stopwatch, maybe your cell phone, something that you can time it, right? So you hold, hold, hold until you can't hold anymore. The minute you can't hold anymore, you take one quick breath inhale, right? And then just hold it for 20 seconds. Exhale, breathe normally for a little bit, and then that's round 1. You can do this multiple times. I prefer to do it 4 times. Okay, that's all it is, the breathing technique. All right. Haha, yeah, way too much snow in Norway every year. I know that. Very similar to Canada, my friend. I know. Shahira, I'm very well, thank you very much for asking. I'm great. I'm happy to know that you are well. Do you ever open a portal? So believe it or not, portals open for you every day, John. Portals are around us numerous times, and believe it or not, they are there and we don't even realize it most of the time. But in most cases, they're not big enough for you to pass through, or even if they are, you're going to just enter a dimension that is most likely very, very similar to yours. And the reason for that is because your frequency, your energy is already in that that vibration that you have is in a certain frequency, so you're just going to match whatever that portal has in the other side. So a lot of times you might even pass through something, you won't even realize it. This is what I call even about shifting dimensions. Nothing different than that. All right. Awesome. Let's see who else is here. What other questions? Kodri, awesome. Very good. So grateful for your content. Thank you. Not a problem, Annie. Always love and light to everybody. All right. So that's great. So again, what I was saying earlier is the quickest way to be in a meditative state, of course, is to simply just listen to the natural sounds around you that are generated. You're going to hear some humming. You're going to hear some vibrations. It doesn't matter. You could be in your kitchen and listen to your fridge, going on, right? Just listen to that. Or maybe if you're in a hot country, your AC unit is buzzing or humming. Just listen to that, okay? If you are in a cold country, like my friend Camila in Norway, you might hear the heater, if you have, those thermoses, kicking in. Just listen to that, right? Whatever natural noise you feel, like you could be outside and the earth, believe it or not, has a frequency, has a vibration, has a noise. You can pick up on that as well, and that is the quickest way to meditate without you even trying to meditate, okay? So that's what I wanted to talk about today. Now, for those of you, again, that are here for the first time, you can always check my TikTok page. And if you like what you see, you can hit a follow. At the same time, you can hit the little bell icon. Every time I upload a video, you can actually, thank you, Angel, you can actually be the first one to get notified. And at the same time, for those of you that were asking about my other social media platforms, you're going to find right at the bottom of the page, there is a link tree. Okay, you tap on that, and that's going to direct you to my YouTube and Instagram. Thank you, Angel. I really, really appreciate that. So that's going to direct you to my YouTube as well and my Instagram. That way, we are all connected in different platforms. Now, for those of you that want to subscribe, this is also your opportunity while I am live. And anybody that does so and wishes to can have a quick Zoom meeting with me on one-on-one, just to touch base and see where we are. So, any other comments here before I close for today? Let's see. Camila, have you chosen the people you're going to work with yet? So this is very, very interesting, Camila. Thank you for bringing this up, actually. I'm going to work with as many people as I can because I try to help as many as I can. At the same time, what happened is, I don't know if I mentioned it to you when we did that Zoom, I am creating a website, and this website is taking a little bit of time. It should be ready, hopefully, the week coming up. Due to the holidays, of course, and to the season that's coming up, I'm going to start in the new year, obviously, in January sometime. And the reason is because, again, it's the holidays. People like to celebrate with friends, with family, and close ones, and I get that. I understand that. And at the same time, my website is not ready yet. It will be ready, like I said, in a week's time. Thank you, my friend. So when it is ready, I will notify you as well. Okay? But thank you for asking. I'm always touched. And you are definitely a person that I would love to work with. So no worries there. Okay. What other comments do we have? All right. So just watched your video about out of the body. Thank you, my friend. Awesome. What did you think of it? Of course, there are many ways of going out of your body, okay? And I think I'm going to do a series of videos because there's multiple ways. I saw that this video was a hit. A lot of you were asking a lot of different questions. And I think I'm going to show you some other methods as well. Because everybody, believe it or not, has different ways of doing this. And for some, maybe one method works better than another. Therefore, I'm going to share some other ones as well. And whatever you are in alignment with, that's the one that I suggest you use. Of course, some people can use all of them, right? And that's all good as well. So, I'm going to do another series, I guess. I was thinking maybe I should post another video maybe tomorrow on that. All right. Thank you, and sending you season's best wishes. Thank you, my friend. Yes, like I said, it is the season to be jolly, like we say. So, yeah, I'm not going to start mentoring until after the new year, obviously, for two reasons. Like I said, one, the website is not ready, and two, it's the holiday season. We should be spending it with people that we love, with people that we enjoy time with, and we always have time for this, right? It's all good. And of course, I love you all, no matter what, regardless. And I hope you all know this. Can you use crystals to meditate? Yes, 1000% you can use crystals. But again, I want you to be aware that crystals are just a tool, okay? So they're not the actual cause for your meditation or for whatever your goal is. But they are a tool, and you can use their frequency in vibration to help you, if you want to call that, reach whatever level of meditation you want to achieve. All right. Thank you. Looking forward to see you. What will happen with it all? What will happen with it all? So, yes, I'm looking forward to see you as well, my friend Camila. Okay, it will happen, and we will meet up. Of course, I'm going to be doing some lives in between as well, so you can always find me here. I wish you good luck with all that shoveling snow, by the way. Shahira, please upload these sessions on YouTube. Sometimes it's very helpful to go back and watch again. Yes, thank you, Shahira, for reminding me. I have a whole bunch of live videos, believe it or not, that haven't even been uploaded yet on YouTube. I have quite a few of them, and I will upload them so we can all have, this content in there as well. Because these lives, after 60 days or something like that, they disappear off TikTok. And first of all, they're only accessible to me and nobody else. So I want them to be public, of course. So thank you for reminding me, Shahira. I will definitely upload them on YouTube. Okay, Camila, you're the best gift ever. I don't need anything else for Christmas. Oh, my friend. Thank you for friendship that I already. Camila, my heart is actually beating at a different frequency and vibration just by listening to your wonderful, wonderful comment. Exclusive, thank you very, very much for all those beautiful roses. You guys are the best. It is for this reason and this reason only that I just love connecting with everybody. I'm truly honored and humbled by this beautiful experience and for joining with so many wonderful people like yourself, Camila, and so many others here. I love you all. Is your YouTube the same profile? Okay, so Angel, thank you for asking. Yes, it goes under Unlimited You, but the quickest way for you to actually tap into it is if you go to my page here on TikTok. Okay, just hit on my profile page, TikTok, right? You're going to find Linktree. You're going to find right at the bottom, you're going to find the first one is questions and answers. The bottom one is Linktree. So you click on the Linktree, and you're going to see there, it's going to say TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, one or the other. But anyway, you're going to find the YouTube link there with the Instagram. Just tap on that. It's going to direct you to it directly. Thank you for that. Jason, I moved from Scotland to London, then Spain. Prefer the sun. Awesome. Whatever you are in alignment with, that's where you should be, obviously. Okay, any other questions? Very grateful for your advice. Thank you. Have a great Christmas, my friend. Thank you all, you as well. I'm going to be in contact with I'm going to be doing more lives. I'm going to do another live tomorrow as well, and during the week as well. So you're going to see me before Christmas, believe me. I'm also grateful to be able to listen to your words. Thank you for guidance. Love and light to you, my friend. 28 days. Love it. Hello, hello. Do you believe in past lives? If so, can you remember yours? Spiritual Hawk, thank you for asking this. So past lives, believe it or not, are very, very real. I do have a connection with some of mine, yes. But again, you should only access this information if you are ready to receive it. Believe me or not, if you are not ready, you won't receive it to begin with. Okay. So, yes, I do have access to my previous lives, of course. But I only use them as, what do you call it, as stepping stones, okay? And I try to see what I learned from them. Because believe it or not, everything is happening in the now. So even what we call past lives is really happening now. Thank you for that, though. Thank you. Much love and light to you and your family. Thank you. You guys are all awesome. I had written some things from your video into my notes to exercise the learnings. Awesome. I love to hear that. Tell me how it worked out for you. Okay. All right. So I'm going to close off with a lot of love towards everybody. I love you very, very much. Thank you for your wonderful comments. Thank you for being here. Jason, thank you, my friend. Thank you for connecting. Shahira, there's so many videos called Unlimited You. It is a bit hard to find your videos if someone is not. Okay, so if you're talking about YouTube, Shahira, again, the best way to do it is to find my link tree that is on TikTok, okay, on my page. Click on that and it's going to direct you directly to my other channels, okay? So that's the best way I can describe it. That's the quickest way, because I do realize that there are some other ones called Unlimited You as well. I get that. So, having said that, love and light to all. No matter what you do, be the greatest you. I love you all very, very much. Thank you for connecting. And we will be in touch again. Tomorrow I'm going to do another live around the same time probably. But for now, have a good one. Take care of yourselves and everybody else around you. Bye-bye for now.